Hello, welcome. WASSCE 2024 May-June edition, written by Nigerian this past week. Question number 2 on section B. A car traveled a distance of 2x plus 13 kilometers at a speed of 67.5 kilometers per hour and also 5x minus 20 kilometers at a speed of 72 kilometers per hour. So if the total time for the entire journey was 90 minutes, we have to find the value of x. So right away, let's have a recall of the relationship between distance, time, and speed. We know speed is equals to the distance covered over the time taken. Let's just use S, D, and that of what? T to indicate these variables. So if we are giving the speed, we are giving the distance, what we are left with is the time. So we know the time multiply the speed divided by the speed, meaning the time will be given as the distance divided by what? Speed. But that journey was in twofold. The first one, the second one. So we can find the first time taken, then the second time taken. So from here, let's label 1, T1 as the first time taken. What is the first distance? That will be 2x plus 13 divided by, this is 67.5, which is more or less like 67, a whole number 1 over 2. We know half is 1 over 2. So this multiply this, then we add the 1 to it, give us 135 divided by 2. And if we keep that in mind, we know this 2 is a double division, so to go up to multiply, to give us 2 into bracket, 2x plus the 13 divided by 135. So when we open this bracket, that will have given us the time in what? Hours for the first part of the journey. Then the time for the second part will also be the distance covered, which will be 5x minus the 20 divided by 72 in terms of hours. So we know the first part of the journey, the time taken, the second part. But the total journey is given as 90 minutes. So we can say that the total time equals to the time for the first part of the journey plus the time for the second part of the journey. But we know that the total time is going to be 90 minutes. But the first time is in hours, the second is in hours. So this must be in hours as well. So it means that 60 minutes give us 1 hour. So 90 minutes to give us 1 hour, 30 minutes. That is 1.5. And 1.5 is also 3 divided by 2. So I'll be having 3 divided by 2 hours, which is one whole number, 1 out of 2. So we substitute T2, T1 into this relation, which is the equation here. And that becomes 3 out of 2 equals to the first part, 2, 4x, 2, 13, 26 divided by 135. Then we add the second time, which is 5x minus 20 divided by what? 72. So this becomes an equation involving fraction. What do? We find a number that is divisible by both 135, 2, and 72. We can just multiply them, but there's a number that it can divide, that will be 5,400. So we multiply the 3 parts of the equation by that number, meaning 5,400 times 3 out of 2, 5,400 times 4x plus 26 divided by 135. The space is not there. So let's add our 5,400 times 5x minus 20 all on 72. So let's simplify and get it on one line. So if 5,400 is divided by 2, that will give us 2,700 times the 3. 2 goes here times this. That will give us 8,100. That will be equals to 135 dividing 5,400. That will be 40. So 40 will also be multiplying the bracket 4x plus 26, then plus 72 dividing 5,400. That will also give us 75. So I have 75 multiplying 5x minus 20. So we have equation with a bracket. Let's expand. Our 81 will still have its place. Then if you multiply 4 by 40, that will be 160x. Then 40 times 26, that will be 10,040. 75 times 5 will be 375x minus 75 times 20. That will be 1,500. Alright, so now we are having a term without a bracket, so we can easily group the like terms together. So I'm going to transpose all the terms that are not having the x to the left. But before I move it, because of space, I can compute the right to have 1,040 minus 1,500. So 1,040 minus 1,500, that will be 40, negative 460. So that is what I am bringing to the left. Negative to the left become positive. So I'll be having 8,100 plus 46. Let's bring it down so that we don't conflict with the 1,500. So 8100 plus 460 equals to, what is left there? 160x plus 375x. 160x plus 375, that will give us 535x. Now, we have to rearrange as in grouping item, but because of space, that's why we added this and this together in terms of subtraction, so that we can have space. So our 8,100 plus 460 will give us 8,560 equals to 535x. Not feeling that too well, so let's hold on to that. So now what do? We are looking for x. So we are going to divide by the coefficient of x, which is 535. So from here, we have our 8,560 divided by 535 equals to 535x, 535. So it cancels. This will give you 16, meaning x equals to 16. Therefore, the value of x will be 16. I'm not sure there is any dimension unit we are going to apply. So 16 becomes the value of what? X in this expression. I'm sure you follow through with the concept. Thanks for watching. Like, share with somebody who might be writing WASSCE this year in Ghana or any other part of the Africa. Share with them. Let's keep on learning together. Bye-bye.